And we're back with another episode of Let's Play Wild Arms 2 Second Ignition. I'm your host, the RPG Guy, and we've got some more extra bosses to murder. And that's right. And we're going to do it in the easiest, cheapest, and most fucked up way possible because I'm lazy. Oops, and I threw a top. That's useless. Some people argue that this battle's pretty rough because it's the one battle where there's two enemies hitting you. Well, and one of these enemies is actually faster than you are. And they can overwhelm you pretty quickly, and I can keep going on about the things they can do, but it's probably just easier to see how I deal with them. One of the tricks is that, in all fairness, Marivel is broken as shit, and she's going to make a lot of this easy for us. First things first, though, and that's with a bit of luck. It's not going to always work out the first time. You know, you kind of have your fingers crossed and you hope for the best, but... Okay, Zyklem is the problem. He's the problem child, okay? He's the one that's gonna hit us time and time again before anyone gets a turn, and you just don't want that. Now, we went and bought water rings for everybody because of this fact, because we need to make sure we're not taking full damage from both enemies. So the first big step is putting him out. If we can put him to sleep, we'll be in a little bit better position. You can see we didn't. And he's even faster than Tim's healing magic, by the way. And so because of that, it makes him even more dangerous. So, yeah. And there's just no way around it. You're always going to be at the mercy of that. So, that's why it's kind of important to sleep Zyklus. Though it may just be, in a similar fashion, it could just be easier to take him down using, you know, Spark and all of the electric powers you have, but I still most often find myself trying to just speed through this battle by sleeping him and then unleashing literally the wrath on Zyklus. Once Zyklus is out of the picture, this battle becomes way more manageable. But like I said, you gotta take him out, and you gotta take him out fast. Because until then, you're at the mercy of this boss. We'll let Tim do the attack this time. Plasma. No, it doesn't really matter, I guess. Actually, just to be on the safe side, I'd rather just do this. And you know what? Because we're not putting him to sleep, I'd rather just try to fucking outright murder him. So where's Thunderbolt? And that hits both, so there's really no reason to not do it. High Spark. High Spark. Anyway, that's the perk of using Marivel in this battle, is lightning hits both of them. You know, you could pull out Ashley and hope for the best, but I don't think it's the best option, honestly. Marivel weakens the other half of the boss, and by doing with their powers, in a sense, with their powers combined, they can burn through the boss pretty quickly. Again, Thunderbolt. You know what, though? This time we're going to heal Marivel. And the only reason I want to do this is because of this. I had a feeling he might do this ability, and this is going to hurt. Not a lot, but if they both, yeah, they both did it. So I'm glad I'm high healing somebody. Though Tim would have been a better option, but as you can see, we are handling it pretty well. It's obvious Lilica can't handle getting hit with that again, so... Well, she could, actually. Like I said, we're okay. We're in a good place. We just need to make sure we always keep our HP up. No matter what happens, keep the HP up. And keep somebody, whether it's Tim or Lilica, somebody needs to always, every round, throw out a healing spell. I don't care who it is. It needs to be someone, and preferably it needs to be Tim. Because that'll at least keep the character averages pretty high. Uh-oh. Yeah. You can see, though, those water rings are like night and day, man. Okay, Zyklus should be getting ready to fall soon. He's only got 50 grand of health. He should be almost dead. Should be being the proper word, but it doesn't mean it's true. That Marivel keep passing it. Spark. Again, like I said, once one of... Even if you don't take Zyclo down, as long as one of them are dead. And usually Zyclo's is more or less the problem child of the two. So you want to just oust him as quickly as possible. And there he goes. Now this battle just becomes a total snooze fest. I know you guys are all sitting there going, oh my god, what's he going to do? What's he going to do? What's he going to do? How's he going to do this? How's he gonna... Don't worry about it. It's a fucking joke from here on out. If you go in doing that much, you're good. You know, and really, you know what? I'm bored. We can risk it because we know Lilka can heal. And by the time we need to heal multiple characters, Tim will be back where he needs to be. So I'll give you a treat. It's not the water elemental, but it'll do massive damage. It should do massive damage. Oh, wait a minute, it's Raftina. What am I thinking? Just end my life now. Just yeah, Seraphim Goat. Just fucking end it. Well, you get to see one of the stronger summons in action, but it's not what you think. You know who that kind of reminds me of is Aerith from Final Fantasy VII, or Ares from Final Fantasy VII. That's what that kind of reminds me of. I know that sounds strange, but that's who it reminds me of. What can I say? And it missed, so that was totally pointless. Totally pointless. Alright, well, that's fine. Tim can use a mini carrot on himself twice and get himself really back where he needs to be. Thunderbolt. She didn't take enough damage that I give a crap, so I spark. And this boss will be dead in no time. So, as you can see, like I said, they're not hard. You just need to get it to where you can manage what manage what's going on. And really, the micromanaging comes down to getting them down to one boss. If you can do that much, you'll be fine. Tim's back on first aid duty. Thunderbolt, Spark. Yay. And the battle is won. And we get the Mad Goggles. Sweet. Mad Goggles are going to be it's actually one of the armor upgrades we were kind of looking for Marivel. Like I said, she has no she didn't get any armor upgrades earlier. Okay, so we still need a better piece of body gear for Marivel, which we'll find. Her weapon never changes, if you're wondering. It just never changes. And you can't remove it. Hob and Knob are permanently there. So we need to get Brad and cannons, and obviously Marivel has another piece of gear to get. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to town, restock, do what I need to do. Do any prep I need to do, because I'm trying to save time on the video. So we'll see you at the next big boss. Alright, so we're all set and ready to go. So we're back at the Slayheim Castle. And this is where the next one is. He's in this room. He should be in this front room right here. There he is right there. Let's get it on! I also made sure I bought some light rings. Because that's his, major attack, is the light rings. He's light-based. But he's weak to dark magic. Now keep this in mind, Lilka doesn't have the ability to cast dark magic regularly. Whereas Marivel and Tim can do it on their own. So there's a setup that you kind of want to do in this battle just to get things going the way you need them to go. First things first though. Lucky card everyone, Marivel. Cheap as usual, sleep, because you can sleep Xenon. Yes, you can actually sleep this guy. Pop a mini carrot on Lilka. And this will make sense in a little bit. Let him waste his turns casting fucking barrier. Surprisingly enough, we can take it off of him, so be it as it may. And hopefully this works. Hopefully. I can't tell. I think it did because I didn't see it say miss anywhere, and if it said miss somewhere, I didn't see it. Yeah, he's asleep. All right. So let's get to work on dissecting this bastard. This dude has 100 grand of health, so that's a lot of health. Go ahead and hit him with Dark Star. Go for the belly, you know, the usual suspects. In this battle, though, we're gonna use our Armageddon. And we're also going to go in Lilka, and she doesn't have the means to use black. So we went ahead and put Lilka, what is it, Laelia Sark, which is the Darkness summon. It's better than nothing. I would recommend doing it. I think it's the right summon. We'll find out in a minute. But usually what it is, you just let Lilka pop a mini carrot or two, and you just keep summoning Lilka Sulk, or whatever it's called. The darkness medium, and then that's going to help increase the amount of damage output you do. In between Lilka Sulk, Armageddon, and the other Tim's ability, what is it, not Blackgate, Dark Star, between the three of them, they'll have him down in no time. What would it be, 10 rounds maybe? Because they're easily doing, they're easily doing enough damage to make it work, so... But as you can see, he's actually awake already, so you gotta sleep him again. So go ahead and hit him again with Dark Star on the belly. Marivel will use sleep, and honestly, I don't think I can't tell if he's asleep. Damn animation's so weird. Again, use a mini carrot on Lilka. Even if we don't need to use the mini carrot. No, you need to use the mini carrot because you need the ability to heal and resurrect at will. You need that ability. It's so important. So just whenever he wakes up, just put him back to sleep. I know it's cheap, but you should do it. It's not gonna work as you can see, it's not gonna work every time either. So, you know, don't just sit there and go, oh, he's just gonna do that the whole battle. No, sometimes you just gotta keep trying, and it's not gonna work every single time. So just make sure you're gunning for the belly to get that belly out of there fast. And when you eventually... Oops, didn't mean to use Armageddon. When you eventually get him back to sleep, you can work on finishing him off. You know, and this keeps the stomach getting beaten down. So like I said, once that stomach's fully beaten down, you're in a good place. He can, as you can see, prevent a character from acting, which is why it's important to get him in that sleeping state. He can paralyze someone. And you don't want it to be one of your healers. You definitely don't want that. I still think he's awake. God damn it. No, he's asleep. Alright, so now we can recover and go to town on this dude's ass. We'll have Tim use First Aid. Marivel can use Armageddon. And Lilka can use Combine. Because at least Combine and Armageddon will hit both enemies. Will hit both body parts. And while Lilika's building her FP back up with mini carrots and the mini carrot, Marivel and Tim can continue their assault. You know, there's not much to this fight. You know, it's just a time drive. You know, eventually he'll go down and you'll be happy. Yay! Belly should be toast. No, he's awake again. So as you can see, this is not a permanent thing to keep him unconscious. Sleep him again. But since he's not... I don't know, he just got a mini carrot. Yay, missed. Like a bitch. I wonder if it's the Lilka Sulk waking him up. Maybe I won't use it and just see if he stays asleep. I know eventually bosses will wake up, but just kind of curious. It's there. It's there. And she needs another carrot. So you can see this massive boss is kind of a massive snooze fest under the right circumstances. Can't stress that enough. I don't need to heal that. Not really. shouldn't have to heal that. I don't know. I probably should do it anyway, but... Okay, so his belly's down. So now we gotta do the 100 damage to the main body, which we've already worked a little bit on, but... I shouldn't have used... I really should have tried to put him to sleep. Instead, I dicked around with... Oh, I didn't dick around. I was just attacking him. Put him back to sleep. That way we can get everybody's HP back up. And what am I doing? It was Tim that got hit. Fuck. This is fine. He's not asleep yet, so... No point in... wasting attacks trying to survive. Uh-oh. It's the other reason you want to sleep him, too. He can heal himself. And in some ways, more than we can do damage, so... Okay, he's still asleep. This time I won't hit him with, what I said before. Dark Star, Armageddon... And this time, Lilka will just heal. That's all she needs to do. I believe we've already used the lucky card. I think it was Tim that did it first, so that's all squared away. If he wakes up this turn, then it doesn't really matter what I do with Lilka. But what I will do is build her FP to 100, so that way it's already ready to go. Oh no, he's still asleep. So... That way when Lilka has 100 FP, she can unleash her summon attack, and that'll be just as good in all honesty. Actually, we just hit him with a magic spell. Saber. Can't go wrong with Saber. It's non-elemental. Shaka-laka laka boobity-bop. Bibbity-bop. Skiddly bottle doodle dop doodly dop. Kerblamo. He should be relatively close to death. Now he's woken back up again. So it's gotta be a timed thing at this point. I'm convinced it's a timed issue. Dark Star, sleep. And for the hell of it, Saber. She's not at 100 FP, so there's no point in using Lilka Assault. Unless he's asleep and she's at full FP. Which he's about to hit us with his AoE, so I'm sure she will be. And more importantly, we've got to do a grand recovery, so... And the grand recoveries suck, but they got to be done. Unless he's fallen asleep, which he did not, so we've got to do a big recovery round. Because Tim's healing magic is not enough. It's going to require Mystic and Tim's first aid. So Marivel can keep attacking at this point. We may as well let her. And Lilka needs to Mystic a Big Berry alongside Tim's first aid. That should bring everyone back up to full health. And if we luck out, we luck out, you know. But that attack, there's just not much you can do about it, except do like what I call the Grand Recovery. Don't use a Mystic Berry, just use a Big Berry, because you can buy those. If it gets too much to handle, go ahead and have Lilka summon Odiuk into battle, and that should balance things a little bit more. Should balance things back out. But since his belly's gone, we're at the mercy of the boss, so to speak. So, first aid. Try and sleep him again, but I doubt that it's going to work at this point, so you're honestly better off using Armageddon. And when Lilka runs out of her ability to use Mystic Big Berries, have Marivel put, like, 2 medium carrots on her. And that should get her back to where she needs to be. Should being the prime word, should being the major word that's a big iffy, but yeah, so he wasted a turn doing that. So this time we'll let Marivel try to put him to sleep. And during this downtime, we'll let Lilka use a heal berry on herself. Force carrot, just because shit can go south really quick in this battle. So, Dark Star. Marivel's going to go for a sleep attempt, and Lilka is going to use a mini carrot on herself. Just to keep that FP nice and high, just in case. In a lot of these battles, it's better to be more defensive than it is offensive. If you're wondering why I'm doing what I'm doing. Also, having the upper parameter keeps everybody a little stronger and better chance of surviving and all that jazz. And Sleep missed, so... shit. I mean, it is what it is. You can't win them all. And really, it's because I took the belly out. So, first aid. May as well hit him with Armageddon. Yeah, that's not worth doing. Armageddon. Lilka needs to Mystic a Big Berry. And like I said, when he goes to heal himself, that's when we get Lilka to recover her FP. If it means using a big carrot, the big full carrot, go ahead. You're better off just getting through this battle than getting your ass murdered. And luckily for us, he wasted a turn. Yay! Alright, Tim and, you know, can get an attack in. They all can technically get an attack in, but I'm still a little hesitant about using Lilka. So just go ahead and do the regular shtick. Mini carrot. As you can see, this battle's really drawn out because the boss is more, just 100 grand is what I believe the boss has. Around there for sure. And so this battle's just, it's an endurance fight. Luckily, we're strong enough to survive most of what he can hit us with. And that's really the saving grace. And so it's just a matter of time before he goes down. So there you go. Battle 1. And look at all that beautiful sexiness right there, man. Big win. And we get the Violator. Ooh, it sounds kind of harsh, doesn't it? It will violate you in your asshole. Alright, let's get out of here. And let's equip it, right? Yeah. Alright, so that really upgrades Cannon something nice. Alright, let's head out, and we're off to do another one, the Kobold King. But I'm going to go to town and heal up, and we'll meet you guys there. Alright, so we're all healed up, we're all re-geared and set. Time to head to another extra boss battle, right? Right? Alright. Okay, and this bastard is... Where is he? He's over here. It's over here somewhere. I think it's this one. Pretty sure it's this one. And there it is right there. Let's get it on. Now, this boss is a little different. I think I'm in the right place. I hope I'm in the right place. Should be the Kobold King. If not, whoops. Yeah. Alright, so the Kobold King hits pretty hard, so you gotta be wary of that. So I don't know really what else to say other than kick his ass. He's not weak to any elements, so you're at the mercy of that. So let's throw out our lucky card. You're at the mercy of that, but guess what? He's got 2 weaknesses. He's weak to sleep, and he's also weak to Canceller. Which means he never gets an attack in, but you have to use it every turn. I'd rather try to sleep him, to be honest with you. Just saying, it usually seems like a better deal in the grand scheme of things. And really, let's just build Lilka up. Because if it doesn't work, we can throw out a shield to help take a little bit more of his damage, but like I said, you can't always rely on sleep to work. So, see, it didn't work, so we're at the mercy of the boss. The other option, too, is really we could just try to use Canceller and just be done with it. So maybe I'll just do that and just slowly rip him apart and then deal with this massive amount of damage. First aid, we'll try Canceller this time. And let her just hit him hard. It's like a beefed up saber attack. And if Canceller's working, then easily we can just control this battle in our favor. It should work. Oh, but I fucking missed again. God damn it. Useless. Luckily, Tim's magic is strong enough to do a lot of the strong healing, and now that everybody's parameters are going up and through the roof, we're in a better place. Let's try to just sleep him. We don't really need to focus too much on anything else. But the idea is now that everybody's FP is kind of maxed out, Tim can recover from that attack. Now he has a single attack ability that's pretty potent, and you don't want to get hit by it. So if you get hit by it, you could be, again, in a really bad place. So just try to get him under control a bit. There we go, he's asleep now. Now we can unleash, in a sense, unleash the beast. Cosmic Rays, whatever you got, Absolute Zero, High Flame, it doesn't matter. Just as long as it's the best you got. He's got a lot of health, you know, he's got, I think, 80 grand or 90 grand. He's not as healthy as the last boss we fought, but he's still pretty decent. As far as how healthy he is. He's still kind of a tough guy to take down. Tough nut to crack. Yeah, no real perk to doing anything different. So, Twister, Vortex. Keep that FP up. Don't use Combine. Don't use their strongest FP abilities. You need that health. Now, you could just whip out Brad and Ashley, and they could probably handle their own too, but just showing you another means to beating him. You know, we're not doing as much damage, so I'm not really happy with that. So what we could do is take, in a sense, Lilka out, put in Ashley. Just let Ashley force ability himself up to access mode, and he'll be just as potent, really. Gray. Let's do a different one. Let's mix it up, right? Megaton, non-elemental, and Force Charge. Let Ashley access, and then he'll just rip this fucker apart. Way better than Lilka could. You know, really right now, Marivelle and Tim are doing the most damage, and we have to have Tim in, so, Okay, it wore off, so same issue here. It's going to be coming up very soon. Cosmic Ray, Sleep, Force Charge. And then once he's ready to access, we'll just go for it. There we go, he's back asleep again. When he does his Force Charge, what we need to do is put, we need to help him recover his FP. So we'll be throwing FP stuff at him to get him closer to where he was when we stopped. No Megaton, just Cremation's fine. Megaton, no, what am I doing? Oh yes, Access. Full Clip's a nice idea too, but Access is better. For the amount of FP you're going to spend, Access is better. Next turn, have everybody pump carrots into Ashley, and he should be ready to go. Actually, you know what? We'll not do that. We'll let him melee attack his way up. There's a Cosmic Ray. Armageddon. Melee. Shouldn't wake him up from the sleep. If not, we'll find out. But as you see, we did 3 grand, so Ashley actually has the potential to do more damage. So that's why I brought him in. And Brad does too, but you need a healer and you need Marivelle to make this go pretty smoothly, so it just makes more sense to do it this way. But I don't care. I don't care what they use, as long as it's elemental. Mad Lucide. But we could get the burning blazer thing going, and I probably should have done that. But just to give you an idea, it should pop it up to almost 6 grand. Alright, I don't know why I give a crap. It's any of these will work. Melee, so we can get the blazer attack. The stronger attack. Though he might be dead. He's got to be getting close to his final comeuppance. goes the dynamite. Yay! Lots of XP, lots of Gela, and everybody levels. Yes! And Brad gets his ultimate weapon. Alright, we're going to heal up. We're going to get everything set up the way I want it for the next battle. And yeah, that'll be about it. So we'll see you there. Oh, you know what I will do? Before I say I see you there, let's put on the Omega Crush. Everybody is pretty much decked out. So, in all honesty, before we go further, I don't believe Marivel has a better chess piece. So, because I'm going through my head all the bosses, extra bosses we fought, and there's really only 3 left. So, I would make point to notice that because there's only 3 left, we're in a good place. To the understanding that she doesn't, I don't think she has an ultimate body piece. I think we have it already, so don't worry about it too much. But the reason I'm still showing footage is I actually want to show you how much money we're going to make selling that gear that we're still carrying on us. Okay, go down. Everybody should... Oh, wait a minute. Wait, it's the tiara. Never got on Loka. Figures I forgot something, right? And you know what? Now I'm kind of concerned. I think I got everything on everybody, though. Yeah, we're good. We'll just check it as we're selling it, too. So let's sell off all the junk items, which is literally almost everything here. Quick knife, that can go, that can go, that can go. Light rings, you want to keep the rings. That can go. Okay, now we gotta go to the top of this list. Where is it? The Viper Fang. I don't see myself using it, but we'll hold on to it in case I really feel like I need to. Probably will use it coming up now that I'm thinking more about it. Alright, sell that, sell that. Sell that. Gone, gone, gone. Gone. Look at all this money. Gone, gone. Gone, 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 gone. Bye, 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 and bye. There, all of it gone, except for what we need to still kind of keep. Woo! You got some leftover money, you may as well level up your arms a little bit, refill the bullets, you know, that kind of stuff. Not that we're going to do anything really with it, but may as well, just for shits and giggles. Go ahead and max that out. The Rising Nova, just check it out. It does get better than bolt action, but you got to invest a lot into it. Doesn't have a good accuracy. It's 75%, so 1 in 3 will hit, but it's up to you whether or not you want to use it. You know, it's whatever. You know, I don't make a big thing over it. You know, and really, Brad's already done, so not much really to do with Brad. Alright, I'm going to go recover and all that stuff, and we actually should have... Oh, you know what? Before we recover, I'll do one last thing. I know I keep stretching this episode out, but I haven't done this in a long while, and we really need to do it now. We have not done the PP skills. So, up parameters. On everybody. Get it maxed out. Okay, so that's all maxed out. Now... the next one is really always very difficult to figure out. And the only reason that it is because it really comes down to what you want to do. I recommend restore HP when force levels go up. It gives you a reason to not keep your characters at full force, because you can literally, in a sense, build them up in a way that's quite nice. Not necessarily nice, but it makes more sense to do it. The rest of this stuff is crap at best. You know, I don't recommend investing in it. Cut FPUs, fuck that. Advanced guard, blow it out your ass. You know, some of this stuff is pretty shitty, so... But restore HP, and it's actually quite significant. You know? It doesn't seem like it would be, but it actually kind of is. So go ahead and do that. I do recommend it. I know it seems kind of strange or bizarre to do it, but I do recommend it. Pretty sure that's the one I wanted. If not, fuck it. It's too late now. Already picked it. We haven't really needed it yet anyway, so forget it, you know. Alright, so let me recover and maybe go by... no, I don't need to do that. Well, I'll recover anyway and save and all that stuff, so we'll be right back. Alright, so we're ready to continue what we were doing. And what we need to do is... Where is it? I'm just waiting for this to go. Okay. Apparently there's a mysterious lab surrounded by mountains south of Sylvaland. That's all you need to know. And this is going to be our next one, which to me is the most annoying one to do, but it's not any easier or more difficult than the others that we've been doing. It's just more annoying. But it's worth doing, and you get something out of it, and you finish off another character setup pretty much just from completing it. So we need to head over to Sylvaland, and pretty much where we're going there is pretty much south of that. Not hard to get to. Don't worry too much about it. If you're not sure where it is, it's really at the bottom left corner of the map. Not in the left corner of the map, but of the main continent. You can actually see it on our main screen now. It will graciously show us where it is. There we go. I think I mentioned in another episode we'd be back in this direction anyway. And this is called the Fab or Fabulous Science Lab. I wonder who could be here. The monk left out a fart? And the music should give away who it is, by the way. God damn it. I hate these guys. They're not funny. They're not cute. They're just annoying as fucking all hell. I'm sure it is, Liz. I'm sure it is. Oh, God damn it. Oh, Liz, you're such an asshole. Well, I guess that shows how much they valued me. They only requested up to DEFCON B. Oh, come on, Liz. Just get on with it, damn it. Kill the fucking thing he'd been threatening us the whole game he'd murder us with is really what we're here to do. But there's this big, stupid-ass Q&A bullshit, and it just fucking sucks. I'm sure you do, buddy. I'm sure you do. That's a good question. By the red tractor babe, I'll divulge the secrets past. After all, he made such mistakes with science because he wasn't using it. Oh my God, Liz, just shut the fuck up. I just want to shove a prod up his ass and put him over an open fire. To quote a masked wrestler, don't enter a tiger's den and there won't be any... That's just stupid. Okay. I don't remember any wrestler that said that ever. Unless it was a luchador or some Japanese pro wrestler, but whatever. Alright, come on. Get it over with, god damn it. Alright, you need Marivel to do this, and yes, these retards follow us. Should be obvious what we gotta do. Should be obvious, right? There you go. Let's move on. And here we go. Oh wait, no, it's the next room. It's the next room. So they're from outer space. That's kind of funny. That is kind of funny. Maybe. Edited. Was a joke? Why the sudden change? Oh my god. To a federal rescue some squad. So then the problem must get solved by yourselves. Blah blah blah. And Ard puts in his 2 cents. Okay, let's get back to work now. The serious adult work, right? Okay, this is where shit gets real. Consoles that ask us questions about our game through Felgaia. You need to kind of have a good idea what it is. There's no real definitive answer. I think they're random. So oh, come on. Enough of the bullshit, Liz. God damn it. What item can be pickpocketed from a lindworm? So if you don't know, you'd have to go do it, but it's a big berry. The average time it takes Lombardia to circle Felgaia. It takes about 40 seconds, yeah. Not 30, it's too short. If Ashley and Tim is 31, Brad and Lilica age-wise would be 46. So how do you know this? Is this actually in the statistics? The character statistics. So that's really how you know that. Okay, so that's done. We're not done yet. Still got more to do. We still got more to do. God, if it were only that easy, right? Then we get out of the fucking dungeon 10 times faster. Well, wait a minute. The access to the console. Did I miss something? Must have missed something. Hold on. Better have to redo the fucking questions again. Thought no, I didn't do them. Appears in the Millennium Puzzle. Oh fuck! It's a. Oh fuck! It's a. It's this one. It has to be this one. Oh my god! Who uses the original power called Bayonet? Ashley Winchester. Just gonna guess. I think it's this one. It didn't open. Oh, it did open. Okay. Oh fuck! I had to do that twice. That last one was rough. Oh no, more. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 across. So 4, 8, 12, 16. 25. 40. I had to count that one out in my head. What are the parameters changed by increasing res? That's it should be percentage of first attacks. For almost 3 years. Wait, what? Oh, the full Libra, because it's the last thing at the very end of the dungeon. The gag being it's taken people as long as 3 years to beat this game. Oh, what? I got one wrong. Which one did I get wrong? I thought it was the full Libra. What is the origin of the name of the boss monster Kalivos, who appears in the Withered Ruins? I want to say the word. I think it's that. I could be wrong, but I want to say it was named after Emma. But no, it's short for electromagnetic machine. So the reason why they put that in there, it was built long ago by Emma, because that happened in the first Wild Arms, but that's not really it. Oh fuck, it's 1%, right? God damn it. It's gotta be that. Then it's that one. No? You bastard. That one. 40. We already answered that one. What the fuck? Full Libra. Unless it's not the 3 years, but I thought it was the full Libra because it's the last item you find in the game. Maybe that one. We know it's 40 because it worked in the... No, it's... Oh, fuck you. 3 meters? I don't know. What is Lucide's gender? Male. Been even so far. Eh, fuck. Jesus Christ. Finally. Oh, and I bet there's even another one waiting for us at the end of this fucking hallway. Or not. Yes! Finally. God, this episode's just dragging on way longer than it needed to. Uh-oh. Yeah, it is. Oh, no. This is not a good thing, Liz. Uh-oh. What a dipshit. And so we're thrown into the battle with Bulk-O-Gidon. Bulk-O-Gidon. It's the best I got, man. Okay, what do you need to know about Bulk-O-Gidon? Bulk-O-Gidon. The fucking monster. This is what you need to know. He can be sleeped and he can be canceled. Sleep is your best bet against this guy. He hits really, really hard, so you don't want to dick around with him too much. You want to get him unconscious, and you want to kill off his various body parts. He's weak to every element, surprisingly, so just hit him with whatever you got, really. There's no reason to build up FP other than to ensure your character's chances of survival. So, in all honesty, I kind of regret I didn't actually build up FP across the board, especially now that everybody's going to get hit by the fucking monster. Shit. Luckily, he only has one ability that hits all targets, and it's mildly tolerable. But as you can see, that's gonna hurt. That gonna hurt a lot. So go ahead and just work on one part at a time, but keep trying to sleep him. Because if you can get him unconscious, you're gonna be in a much better place in this battle. So and then turn shortening the amount of time it takes to beat this battle. But all in all, he's not too bad. He's got about 50 grand of health on each body part, so that can be kind of an issue. So you gotta be careful. Tim's down. Luckily we can fully revive Tim. So like I said, you gotta be very, 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 very careful here. And make sure that you're kind of keeping things in the realm of control. And it's easy to lose focus, and it's easy to let this battle get ahead of you. When you get a chance, you'll probably want to bring Ashley in place of maybe Tim. Because you're just not going to do enough damage with Tim. You know, you could do way more damage bringing in Ashley for what it's worth. So I do recommend that you eventually consider doing it. Leave Miravel in because she can AoE the shit and literally whip the shit out of the boss. So by hitting all the body parts. So you definitely, and obviously to put the boss again back to sleep. The other thing too is bringing Ashley in. The reason that's a good idea is you can put the full Libra on him and really put things in motion to work in a sense for you. Work out a bit better. What the fuck was Tim doing? Now I'm confused. Oh, he was using the carrot. Okay, he doesn't need to be in right now. Let's bring in Ashley and put the two things we need to equip on our characters while I'm thinking about it before I forget. Ashley needs the blue anklet, and Lilica needs the full Libra. Oh, as I ripped the most glorious fart I can think of. I could feel. Woo! And Miravel, well, fuck her. She'll be fine. She'll live. Alright, let's have Ashley melee attack. I think Bulk Hogan, the bad guy. But we'll need to sleep him again. And we'll need to keep attacking his drill. Once we take the drill out, he still will be able to do a lot of damage, but the drill does the most damage to one individual target. He does have an AoE attack that's pretty nasty. So once that drill's down, we want to keep kind of track of how much health the other body part has. And get it really, really low. They're not necessarily really low, but we need to start letting Miravel kind of do more work here. I'm going to use full clip because I never used it. I haven't used it yet. We'll use it with bolt action on the belly. Miravel, AoE, everything. And Lilica can just attack the drill. The reason I'm comfortable with doing this is Ashley will gain FP back fast. We'll gain FP back really, really fast. So, and then we'll access him after, and then we'll be even happier. Let him use his Fire Blaze ability and all that jazz. Bulk Hogan, the Lizard monster, is really... He's not hard, you just kind of gotta get a one-up on him. Yeah, they didn't do as much as I was hoping for, so that was kind of a waste. We'll get Ashley back up. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. This Bulk Hogan or whatever his name is still sleeping. So it gives us lots of time to work him down. Once Ashley's FP max is back out again, too, we're gonna have him access and then really go after the main body. The reason why is because the belly will die before the main body does at the rate that it's been taking damage, and it's taken extra damage from Ashley already. So it is imperative to get Ashley up there and get it done. So, because Lilica and Miravel's attacks will lower the health on it even further. But there's no way between Ashley and Miravel and even Lilica that they'll kill the upper body before they kill the lower body. So it's just a matter of getting it done. Oh man, nice. He's still asleep. Works for me. With an upper body this time. Because like I said, the lower body should be dead very soon. So doesn't have much strength left in it, I'm sure. Though killing the upper body makes the process of killing the whole creature go faster, but arm should be almost dead. And he's no longer asleep, so we now need to worry a little bit. Or be aware that, you know, he can unleash hell. So sleep, and then work on the arm. Just until he's asleep, just work on the arm. You don't want Volkogodon without one body part, really, and have to deal with it. You're better off just making sure it's asleep. And even if he has one body part left, we have been, in a sense, working on it, so we should be moderately safe. But it doesn't mean that we will be. Here comes the short straw. Does that hit only one character? Yeah, it does. And it kills Marivel outright. Great. Still can't do anything yet, so full revive. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's up here. High revive, rather. Pick up Marivel. We'll have Ashley use his force ability to convert over, but we need to get Marivel back up. That is not an optional thing. That's not a, oh, when I get around to it thing. Because this is going to sting a little. Ah, he's going to kill him again. Ah. Ashley, full access. Marivel, high revive. And what's going to end up happening is it's going to be a battle between Marivel and Ashley killing the boss. The boss actually gives really shitty XP in comparison to the other bosses earlier. You get like 20 grand for the body, and then another 20 grand for 10 each from each body part. So you get 30,000. We've gotten more, I think, than that fighting other bosses. So I don't really validate this boss battle very much. I find this boss to be kind of pathetic. So, you know, and you kind of get screwed because you get left out, you know. Damn it, we're too short on magic to cast that. Oh, fuck it. Just hit him with magic. He's gonna be dead soon anyway. In between Ashley and Lilica and Marivel, all three of them together, we should be able to beat him. I probably should have used a full mini carrot, but I didn't. Maybe this will actually work. Oh, look at that. It kind of worked. Didn't work enough, though. And down she goes again. Boom! That's okay. We still got Ashley in, and that's why I brought him in, because he can survive being hit by that. So if he gets hit by that, we get a chance to get Marivel back into the battle here. To an extent that we can actually functionally use her. Yay. And even a better yay. He should survive that. Yeah, he survived it. Nothing a high heal can't fix. And now he can use Gunblaze on top of that. So that, mini carrot. There, Lilica, high heal, there. Yeah, that's fucking sweet. That's why he's worth getting there. He'll like I said, he'll pretty much guarantee a win here. So we have full revive fruits on us, so if we need to pop one, we can. And luckily for us, Volkogodon wasted a turn. Needs more chances for me to kick his ass. Sleep. Because it barely is enough to kill her. No, fuck it. Just finish him off. Let's just work him down. Gotta be close. I'd like to get this episode done because we're running out of time. Like I said, he should be almost dead. Kind of strange he's still alive, even at this juncture. And we slept him. Perfect. Gunblaze. Mini carrot, get that FP back up. High flame, and then this is we pretty much won at this point. Now that he's asleep, even if he's asleep for one round, it's a free round of attacks. And the battle is won. Thank freaking God. Like I said, I just hate fighting this guy. I really, really do. Not because he's hard. Well, I guess we got the same amount of shit as before. I don't know. I can't tell anymore. We get 2 coin per spare trouble. If you need to make money or you're short on money, you have the means. Alright, so yay! sure he'd touch you a lot. It's like a Godzilla reference or something. Alright, but we're not done yet. Now, luckily, there's no more bosses. That's the last thing you have to worry about in this area. And this is the last time we have to worry about fucking Liz and Ard. I just want to set their asses on fire. I really, really do. I hate them so much. So very much. Okay. Space engine, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry, there's not much to say. I'm just annoyed. Fated to stay and protect and trust Velgaia to their care. Oh, good for them. And they're gone. Gone forever. Gone forever. Thank God. Fucking hate those guys. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people like them and all that, but it's not for me. They're not for me at all. At any level. They just annoy the living shit out of me. To no end. To no end. No, what could it be? You just grab it and look at it. Those assholes drop a bomb? Those assholes drop... Oh! What an asshole. What a group of idiots. Anyway, we get Lucifer. And we get Asgard too. Final abilities for Marivel, which is really the reason you come here, is you come here for Lucifer and Asgard too. Alright, so on the next episode of Let's Play Wild Arms, more things to do. We'll see you there.